Dear friends, welcome to the part 5 of our online course Excuses and Our Success. Today we will be speaking about confronting our excuses, how to confront our excuses, how to deal with them. We will speak about tomorrow. So I would like to start with the question, what would you like to have in your life? Excuses or results? And if you want results, then you need to stop being expert in making excuses and become an expert in setting goals and working on goals, achieving goals. So the other day we were giving you 12 excuses, each 2 days, each 6 excuses, and now we will give you the final 6 excuses, explain a little bit and give alternatives that how you can think, instead of making excuses in your mind, how you can think about them. Then later we will speak about some practical ways how to confront our excuses. So we have spoken about 12, now we are on number 13. The rules won't let me. So the rules of the society, the rules of my community, the rules of my family will not let me to do something that I want to do, something nice that I want to do. So alternative to this kind of thinking is I live my life according to God's rules. Now it doesn't mean you will neglect the rules of the society, but you have to see how to achieve something based on God's rules, and also that you don't break the law of the society. But this is one of the excuses, that the rules will not let me to do what I want. Number 14, it's too big. The opposite or the alternative thinking to this kind of excuse is, I think only about what I can do now. By thinking small, I can accomplish great things. So how can you do a big thing? By doing many small things at a time. 15, I don't have the energy. So the alternative thinking is, I feel enthusiastic about my service and this fills me with excitement and energy. Also, Krishna says, Paurusham Nishu, I am the ability in man. So Krishna can supply unlimited energy for the service. 16, it's not my family's karma. Alternative, my karma is in Krishna's hands. He can change it as he likes. 17, I am too busy. Alternative thinking, as I unclutter my life, I free myself to answer the callings of my soul. 18, I am too scared. Alternative thinking, I know that if I am connected to the Supreme, I will have courage and always be protected. So now, of course, this is very brief overview of the 6 last excuses that we have on our list of 18 excuses. And these are general excuses. We can have excuses which are specific to devotees, and we will discuss this in our future sessions over the next few days. But this is just to stimulate your thinking a little bit and to show you that there is alternative to thinking based on excuses. Okay, so let us now go and see about confronting our excuses. How can we confront our excuses? We can write them down. This is a very simple technique. Write down your excuses boldly You can discuss them openly with someone. If you are not sure what are excuses, you can ask people who are observing you throughout the day, or occasionally who are seeing you, who see how are you doing and what are you choosing. And you can ask others what are your excuses. So you can discuss them openly with someone. And when you start speaking or thinking more clearly about your excuses, or when you write them down, this is the beginning of dealing with them or eliminating them. Now you can have, we call it mutual coaching or mutual assistance in eliminating excuses. And we will speak about this tomorrow, how to deal with our excuses. But confronting our excuses means becoming very aware. It means becoming very honest with yourself. Honestly write down what are your excuses and think about them. Ask yourself questions. We have 7 questions to deal with excuses, and you can use them whenever you like. When you want to deal with your excuses, when you want to overcome them, or when you want to eliminate them. So first question is it true? Second, where did the excuses come from? Or is the excuse come from? What is the payoff? What is the reward of making this excuse? What would my life look like if I wouldn't use this excuse? Can I create a rational reason to change? Can I access Lord's support in giving up my old habits? How do I continuously reinforce this new way of being? Meaning, new way of thinking or being without excuses, after you have given up excuses. So once we give up some of the excuses, they will come back again in the mind, and we will have a tendency to make them again. So the thing that we should renounce in our life is excuses, actually. This is what we need to renounce. So these 7 questions, I can, if you like, I can send them to you. I will also post them in the comments after I finish my broadcast, so you can copy them. Of course, these questions are not set in stone. You can actually adapt them for yourself. You can change them, whatever suits you. But these 7 questions are very good questions to deal with excuses, and you can customize them for your own use and then use them to eliminate excuses. So, of course, now we are already speaking what we will be speaking more about tomorrow in more detail. It's how to deal with excuses, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of a hint in relation to today's topic of confronting our excuses. Now, these 7 questions are helping us to confront our excuses, to become more aware of them, and to make a plan. One of the excuses that we were mentioning is, it's my nature. And when someone says, it's my nature, this is a great excuse. This means I am determined by my karma, by my predecessors, by my genes, and therefore I cannot change. But actually, we underestimate the power of choice. So therefore, when someone says it's my nature, I say, no, it's your choice. You can choose otherwise. Although your nature may be this and that, but you can actually choose to behave in a different way, to think in a different way, and to achieve different results. Consciously or unconsciously, we choose to make excuses. And therefore, it's very important to confront them honestly, sometimes with the help of a coach, sometimes with the help of a friend. And in this way, awareness is the beginning of change. So thank you very much for listening today. Tomorrow we will speak how to deal with our excuses, and you are welcome to join us. Bye-bye.